LLC owners, are you paying yourself properly through your LLC? Better yet, are you even paying yourself, period? There are two ways to pay yourself through an LLC. And just like your LLC gives you separate liability protection, you got to pay yourself separately and separate your personal money from your LLC money. That is why in this video, I am going to give you the two ways to pay yourself through an LLC. Make sure you thoroughly understand it, because at the end of the day, you are in business to make a profit and get paid. I want to make sure you understand that. That is why I am going to break it down. But before I do, I'm going to need you to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of this wealth building information. Now, let's get after it. In order to pay yourself through your LLC, you need to do two things right up front. You need to acquire an EIN number, employer identification number, from IRS for your LLC. Go to irs.gov, click on SS4 form, fill that out, and receive an EIN number. This establishes your business to have a separate identification number separate from you. That is very important. The second thing you need to do is you need to establish a separate business bank account. I know you got your personal bank account. I know people may be paying you your personal name, but you got to grow this business up and step away and get a business bank account so that you can start paying things through your business bank account. The first way to pay yourself through an LLC is to take a draw. A draw means that you are going to simply write a check out to yourself. And when I say write a check out to yourself, it could be a check, it could be a transfer, how you pay yourself through from your business over to you. But you want to make sure it is a payment from your business over to you. That is very important. And as a single member LLC, that is exactly the way that you want to pay yourself. You want to take a draw. When you're taking a draw, it does not have to be on a regular recurring schedule. However, I will tell you from experience, business owners that pay themselves on a consistent cycle grow their business quicker. You want to make certain if you're going to pay yourself, do it every Friday, every other Friday, once a week. Don't start paying yourself anytime you need money. Oh, let me just transfer money. No, that is not how businesses work. Businesses work by system and process. Establish a day of the week, whether it's a Wednesday, a Friday, a Monday, and put yourself on a regular schedule and take a draw, just a check from your business, pay it to yourself. It does not need to be the same amount every single time. I want you to understand, as business owners, sometimes we have a lot of money in the account and sometimes we do not. So realize this month it could be 1,000, next month it could be 2,000, 500, whatever it needs to be. Make sure you're paying yourself a draw. The second way you're going to pay yourself is you're going to pay yourself via a paycheck. And if you decide to pay yourself via a paycheck, there's 5 steps that you need to know. Step 1, you need to make sure that you have an EIN number and have a bank account established in order to make regular payroll. Step 2, you need to figure out how much you're going to pay yourself. And you need to be able to pretty much stick to that amount as a frequency on payroll. Step 3, you need to determine how often you're going to pay yourself. Are you going to pay yourself weekly, bi-weekly, once a month? I will say, as a new business owner starting out, pay yourself every 2 weeks. That will help you grow your business faster, having that cycle of time in between payrolls. Step 4, file your payroll tax returns every single quarter. Your payroll tax returns are different from your income tax returns that are filed annually. Your payroll tax returns are 941 forms that are required to go in every single quarter. So make sure your payroll service is going to be filing your payroll tax returns every single quarter. And step 5, Make sure you issue your W-2s at the end of the year, that you close your payroll out at the end of the year, and realize that if you had somebody on payroll in January and they're no longer with you in December, you still got to issue them a W-2 because payroll sums up at the end of the year everybody that you paid all year long. So remember, as an LLC owner, 2 ways to pay yourself: take a draw, or if you elect S-Corp status, to put yourself on payroll. And if you do elect S-Corp status, you can also take a distribution out of your S-Corporation. But remember, my friends, it's payroll and a distribution, not just a distribution. You gotta have both once you commit to being an S-Corporation, because that is what the IRS rules say, that if you are an S-Corp, officers need to take a salary, and that salary needs to be reasonable compensation. As a rule of thumb, reasonable compensation is 30% of profit. So if you made pretty much $100,000 for the year, then 30% is $30,000. That's how much you should ultimately pay yourself. And if you have not paid yourself all year, can you catch up? Yes. Can you reclass money you've already received as payroll? Yes. If you need any help with that, DM me payroll, and I will make sure you get the help you need. In the meantime, I want you to do better because now you know better. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of this wealth building information. Now get after it.